Y'all, what's going on? Welcome to In the Blind podcast. I'm Eric Gunderson, and this is my co-host Stephen Barker Lyles.
Hello, it's me.
Today we've got a good buddy, a star in the country music world, Tennessee native, Mr. Drew Green.
Hey, man. What's up, y'all?
Welcome.
Good to see y'all, boys.
Good to see you. Thanks for coming on today.
Yeah, this is awesome, dude.
We appreciate
I
it.
haven't been here in a minute. This is y'all did it right.
Yeah, it used to be a deck with
Yeah, I was about to say I've drank a lot of beer sitting like right here, but
Yeah.
I think I've passed out at a booth
a
that was right
podcast.
there quite a few
For sure.
times. So
it's looking good, man.
yeah, we switched it up a little bit, but it's a familiar place to
is.
a lot of us, I think.
I didn't know it was actually in the building until just now. So
Nice.
But y'all did it right.
Well, thank you. We're having a good time doing it. We were talking off camera a little bit about a show that we played together years ago.
I don't know how I remember. I don't remember what I did yesterday, but like I remember it was probably because it was like literally the first show I maybe played by myself in front of people.
Okay.
And it was I don't know how I got the gig because I didn't even have a song, so I don't know how I got the gig. Maybe it's just because I was a local. I think I was the only local country act at Tennessee Tech in Cookeville, and I was playing the bar there called Spanky's. And maybe the owner of that he was really into country music, so maybe he got me opening up for y'all or whatnot.
Nice.
But it was
cool.
probably 2010, maybe 11, maybe 2009 even. I'm not. It was
probably
my last-
earlier. Probably right. Cause
Yeah,
It's been a minute. We're probably on tour for the Runaway song, our first single, probably.
yeah.
On radio
I mean,
too.
Yeah,
it
that
was,
would have been when we were out hitting it hard, trying to
it
get
was
airplay
cool though.
back
It was
then.
cool though. Y'all were the talk of the town at the moment. Yes, for Cookeville, for little Cookeville.
We had a little moment where we were the talk of a few towns. And
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Just for a minute.
Yeah, y'all crushed it, man. Big
Oh,
fans.
thank you. Yeah, and then we played another round with you at I think Nashville Palace once.
Yeah.
I remember. Now that you bring up that show, I remember it. But I think first time I really remember hearing you and hearing your voice and some of the songs you had written was that night at that round.
That was the first time I like remember seeing y'all play too, because I don't remember the first
time?
Yeah, because it's been so long ago.
Yeah, that was a fun night. And
It was fun.
I like that bar.
Yeah, it's cool.
Actually,
Sure.
I have a Nashville Palace jacket over there, dude, right there.
yeah, it was such a staple back in the day. And
Was that in the
then-
middle of COVID? Or no, it was
It
after.
was right after, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, it was at the end, probably.
I played for the same, like the people that put that on.
Yeah.
I played for them the year before, and I think it was like right in the dead heat of COVID.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, where's this happening? Like the first time. But no.
Did anybody actually show up?
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like things like that during COVID, more people showed up too.
Yeah, it
Because
was-
now we can get out of the house finally.
Sure.
What'd you do during COVID? What'd you do the most?
Write songs.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, like me and the crew of guys that I write with just went to the same place every day and wrote. You know,
That's
that's
cool.
about all we could do. Dad and play video games.
Yeah.
I play a lot of video games. Yeah, so.
What's your go-to?
I've done the whole Call of Duty scene whenever like
Yeah.
a new one comes out.
COD.
Yeah, I'm like COD guy for like 2 or 3 months after one comes out, but then
Nice.
I get heated and quit, and just delete it.
You
But-
play online and stream and do all that stuff?
Yeah,
or-
yeah. I stream sometimes, but I'm
You're
not
pretty
like,
good.
I'm not like Kane Brown good, but I'm
Yeah.
good. Yeah, I'm Kane's insane.
I didn't realize
But
how much money you can actually make
Oh, bro.
doing that. It's wild. Like,
So-
follow these people on Twitch, and I'm like,
Yeah.
how much money you make doing
Yeah,
this?
it's wild, man. I got some buddies that, think about it from a music perspective. You get 15,000 followers on Twitch that watch you game. 15,000 fans, that's it. You're making, just from that one perspective only, you're making 30 grand a month. So just you
insane.
get 15,000 followers in music, you're still broke.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in the negative.
you're in the negative.
So
yeah,
how does that pay? Like, how does that? Is it
Well,
just because
Twitch,
it has
Twitch
because
pays
it's subscription?
50%, gets 50, and it's like $5 to subscribe.
Okay.
And-
Oh, because it's subscribers.
You pay for it, yeah, and everyone does because you get nowadays too because it's so hot and popping that it's like every 5 minutes there's like a stream of 3-minute commercial ads, so it's like everyone's paying because you subscribe, you don't get ads, so it's like, or you can, and
No
but
wonder.
it's turning into like like the Spotify thing where you can subscribe to Twitch itself, like and pay a premium and not get any ads, but. Anyways, it's I love gaming and it's
that's
a fun community too, yeah.
That's pretty cool. I've never really understood fully how it works, but I've always been so intrigued by it.
But to answer your question, yeah, I wrote songs and played video games.
Nice.
I like it.
Yeah, I write a lot.
So you're from McMinnville, Tennessee?
McMinnville, Tennessee. I grew up on a tree farm, like a nursery, about 800 acres.
Is it true that McMinnville is like one of the nursery capitals?
It is the nursery capital of the world.
The whole world?
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know
They
that.
got that good dirt. I guess. I don't know why, but it's like
just because geographic location. I mean,
I don't know why, man. I can't. I mean, I'm sure there's a biological information or or explanation for it, but I'm pretty sure it's like just the dirt. Trees can grow twice as fast
Really
there than they can anywhere else. Yeah. So my dad will
buy
buy
what kind of trees?
Like kind of like maples, dogwoods, pears, like stuff that you put like around hospital, like landscaping stuff. We do most of our stuff like up north. I say we, like I'm a part of it now, but I've been doing this for so long. But no, my family, my brother's kind of taking it over.
Nice.
And he's 5 years younger than me. If he hadn't done it, I'd probably be doing that too.
Yeah.
So, but it's one of the bigger nurseries in the world. Yeah, it's pretty big. Yeah,
that's awesome.
I think Oregon's really good too for dirt. I don't know why, but it probably has a lot to do with like the way the rain comes through and water and just natural.
I mean, is McMinnville more like in the foothills of the Smokies, or
it's like in the hollers, kind of like in the holler, I guess you would say technically, like a big holler. But
you written a song about growing up there and doing
I've written a bunch, man. Okay. Yeah, I swear, kind of how my first. So I was in town for 4 years. I did the whole honky tonk Tootsies thing, and my publisher's Brett James. He was one of the biggest songwriters ever, and I looked up to him a whole lot. And I dated him for a while, kind of like trying to get in his publishing camp, and he wasn't. They weren't having it. They signed Josh Miller, which was a big that was like he's like one of the best writers in town now. He's my boy too, but it didn't work out. Everyone told me no, and I probably wasn't ready for a deal yet. I just wrote a lot, and Hunter Phelps. He was my first co-write ever. Like I got that. We shared the same band at Tootsie's, and I got into some camps like with Hardy, writing songs with Hardy, and before Hardy was Hardy, he was still Michael, and that was my first cut was with FGL, song wrote with Hardy and Hunter. That led to Brett, and Brett loved my stuff and said that I was ready for a record deal if I wanted one, and eventually after I got the Colorado cut, and so I signed with Sony like a week later. It was like the fastest, like, you want a record deal? I mean, it was not like the typical.
Who was your lawyer? Please pass them on. We need a new one.
You, bro, it was like so. Well, I mean, like it was like approved. Like it wasn't like on paper yet. But this was like in the end of 2019, I guess. And it was Brett was like, I want to manage you and get it going. And I was like, awesome. Okay. And I was just writing songs every day, so I had no idea what even songs to even play. For whatnot. And I hadn't even thought about it that much. That was the goal. That's always been the goal, is to be able to do that.
Yeah.
But I hadn't really talked about it. And so we went to Sony one morning, and I played some songs, and I wrote a song that week called Dirt Boy. And it was kind of like growing up in the dirt in McMinnville.
Yeah.
And they kind of stopped me mid-song and offered me a deal like right there kind of.
Wow. That's very rare and awesome.
Yeah, it was great. And they were like, well, we just signed like 20 people. I mean, it's not that many, but it was a lot. And they're like, we're not going to get to work with Drew for a long time unless we can get Justin Timberlake on board. And just because I guess Justin Timberlake just started his own label. And so big Sony in New York's like saying, put some smoke behind whatever he's doing probably. And so 2 days later, I met with his crew, and they were cool with it. Nice. And then the next day, Brett called me and was like, yeah, it's probably going to be like 3 weeks because it's Nashville before we hear anything, and because that's just how it goes, around here. And then he called me back 30 minutes later and said, hey, they want you to play at 7 a.m. tomorrow at Sony. And I was like, I don't even know what I'm going to play. So I just played that same song. I played the Dirt Boy song that I wrote, and played a few more that I could play. I played the songs I could play. I'm not like the greatest guitar player, so I played the few songs that I could play that I had been writing, and then COVID was the next day.
Wow,
it was like I signed my deal, and I was no doubt I have to be like it's got to be a fact of like the last artist to sign a deal before COVID.
Yeah,
I had 1,000 followers on Facebook. That was it. Like that was all I had, and like that, there's no way that would ever happen today. It's crazy how fast that moved that train along.
Dude, isn't
that crazy?
A dream come true, shattered by COVID.
Yeah, you can look at it
all
that
in
way
one day.
I try to be on the positive side of thinking about it. Like I was like one of the last people that got signed for having music, or a reason to sign somebody before like, okay, this guy has 5 million followers, sign him. It's like or whatever.
Yeah,
I like that.
even meetings.
That's what I try. I try to look at the positive side, even though it was a lot harder for me because they're like, "Here's a phone, go get famous on TikTok." Yeah. You know, it's like what on what? You know, so it's like, oh, that was rough for sure, but they kept me. And the TikTok thing and the social media thing was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. It worked out pretty quick for me. So
they really gave you. Did they actually give you a phone? Like here's a TikTok phone?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a
I
thing
mean, it
now.
wasn't more so the label. Like I hired a girl that did that. Yeah,
that's cool.
For sure, because I don't know how. I didn't even know how to post. I mean, I didn't do social media. Period. So it was like I didn't know how to do anything. And I was like, I'm definitely not dancing for nobody, because that was when TikTok was like dancing. That's all it was. Yeah. So I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Probably gonna lose my deal if I don't do something. So I just like started singing songs in my truck. And
that's cool.
And I'm sure a few other people were doing that too. Would claim the fame of them being the first guy that sang in the truck, but I was up there. If I wasn't the first one, I was like, I was up there. So I started singing songs in my truck, like songs that like holds that didn't get. You know, I wrote the song for FGL. They didn't cut it. What do y'all think? That's like kind of how I started, and it turned into me doing my own thing. And it worked out pretty quick. Yeah, it was not. I mean, singing songs in your truck is the easiest part. You know, it wasn't hard for me. Yeah.
Did you have to try different things to figure out which ones reacted?
Sure. I mean, you know, it's like I didn't like the whole like raw thing. You know, like I grew up watching Eric Church videos or watching like MTV, and you know, like this is the dream that I sit on a tractor dreaming about. You know, like learning like being on the radio and stuff. I didn't like the whole like let's just wing it in the truck, sing live and be like raw and like personal and talking about my feelings and all that kind of stuff. All the stuff that TikTok loves. Yeah. You know, so that was a change for me. But I adapted. It's fine. It's part of the gig. It's not the dream that I had, but it's part of the gig. You know,
it is now. Yeah,
it's work now. You know, and I'm sure they were complaining about something too at their time. You know, this MTV bullshit. You know, whatever.
But I was just gonna say it's funny that you say that because I've thought about that a ton. Like, the mystery and like the intrigue of a music video and the production that goes into it, and then now watching this on MTV or something, and now you have a visual that goes with the song and. There's this cool marriage, and I don't feel like that really it exists, but I think for whatever reason people want, like you're saying, the raw.
I don't even remember how people used marketing back then. Like, how did you figure out that Eric Church was putting out an album?
That's a good point.
How did you even know? Because it just showed up in Walmart. Like how do you remember? Like TV Guide? I don't know. Like,
I guess you.
Show up at
Walmart and look for couple records.
I don't know.
A piece in USA Today. And like an ad in
we've
the
just
newspaper.
completely wiped that whole thing from like history. Like it's just like gone so fast. The past 4 years have been the fastest like change, and because of COVID.
It is.
And we talked about that a lot too. It's like everything was. There was a process when we got into the business. You know, you had to go jump through certain hoops, shake certain hands, and there was gatekeepers. Like, it seems like it's the Wild West now.
Yeah.
I mean, and like you said, it's happened
it is
so
the Wild
fast.
West. It's completely
compared to what it was. At least you knew, okay, if I want to get into this business, if I want to get a deal, I got to do this. I got to have this many songs. Got to have a project. And
it's almost like you have a better shot at getting in the business being completely away from it, like being like working in like a different job. Like if you could sing and you can sing a song that you wrote. Like write one song, it doesn't even have to make sense. Just sing it in your garage and blow, and you have a better chance than somebody who's been here 10 years writing songs, like someone that did like the hard path, you know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
But it's crazy. It's like we might
that's
say
cool
that
for them.
That's the hard path or the easy path, but it's like even now it's like it is so much more work because as an artist you have to be a content creator, a videographer, you have to be able to edit, you have to be
especially
able to
like us, like being on the road, like bands that took the next step, like when they're actually touring and stuff. I mean it's hard to manage all that. Like I mean, I don't know about y'all, but I mean, I used to write like crazy, and I don't get much time to write anymore. You know, writing a song now, it's like, I got to write a good song today because you know,
we have to be so purposeful.
I know exactly what you mean.
It's purposeful,
especially when you have kids.
Used to, I could just go in there with no idea what we're doing today, and come out with a good song or a bad song. Didn't care because I wrote so much, you know. But now it's like I was on the road all weekend. You know, I was in Nebraska, Wisconsin, come back here, got a song right, got to do a podcast, got to do this, and it's like, okay, I got 2 songs this week, I get it right. That's it, you know. So it's a lot different now.
We're cutting some stuff tomorrow,
and that's all good problems to be having.
It is,
but for sure. But
it's put that pressure on ourselves the last couple of days. It's like, hey, we're going to cut. We need to get something good quick.
Yeah.
At least you can save up your good ideas, you know.
You get some better ideas. But I'm kind of a like it's you know, songwriting's not riding a bike. Like if I don't write songs for like 2 weeks or a week, even. I can tell that when I get back in the room that I'm not as good.
You feel a little rusty?
Yeah, it takes me a little.
You got a rusty chain?
I gotta start the chain a little bit. No, I'm more of a like if I write 5 days in a row, I promise you on day 5,
It's a banger.
It's gonna be good. Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, I'm gonna write the piss out of it. It might not be good, but I'm gonna write a lot of it. I promise. Like, because I'm doing good. Yeah.
How long did it take you to get to that point where you realized, okay, I'm a little rusty if I don't write consistently?
I go in like seasons. I feel like I feel like September, like August, September, October is like my prime. Like I write good songs. I don't know why. I don't know if it's like that's when a lot of retreats were back in like when I first started. I've been doing it for I guess 10 years now, writing like crazy. And I was obsessed, man. Like I was a little different. Like some people will write until 4 o'clock and they're fried, done, no matter what. And I'm like, I don't know. I guess I'm like that with video games too. I can play from literally. I'll play from I'll play 24 hours. I'll write. I can write songs from 10 a.m. to 3 a.m.
That's awesome.
And just go, and just write 4 songs. Me and I remember I went to my parents have a houseboat on Center Hill Lake because we grew up
on
the farm. Yeah, I love the lake so much, and that's kind of where I grew up because we'd go there on the weekends to get away from work because my dad grew up on the farm, and so we'd go to the boat. And one time I brought Smith Onquist and Brent Anderson down there, and we wrote 9 songs in one day and one night. Like we started, in one night. It wasn't even like a whole day. It was like one night.
That's fun.
Like we just wrote the whole time and so fast, and I think I cut 4 of those 9 too.
No
Like,
way.
it was like the best day of writing ever. Like,
and
I'd probably cut the other ones too. Like they're all good. Like, we were on a streak. Yeah, we were hot.
That's a good lake, man. It's very clean and
It
beautiful
is, man.
mountains
It's
on,
like,
or
I
around
live
the
on
side.
on Old Hickory now, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's like, no offense to anybody, but it's like comparatively ass.
Yeah.
Comparatively, just compared to.
I agree.
Little Hickory, you're just riding along, slamming into logs.
Yeah, man, and that's part of it. But yeah, Center Hill's very clean.
Yeah,
for the
Center
most
Hill you
part.
can see to the bottom, pretty much. Right?
No, it's not. It's still green, but yeah.
Is that Dale Hollow I'm thinking of? There's
Maybe
some lake
yeah,
around
Dale Hollow's
here
nice
that-
too.
It's not Percy Priest.
Definitely not Percy Priest. You can't see your hand 3 inches under the water. at Percy
Tennessee's
Priest.
got good lakes, though. Comparatively, it probably does a lot of
they
like,
do.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah, Steven had a family cabin up on Kentucky Lake that we used to go up to a lot, and that
For
was
sure.
a lot of fun.
Which one?
Kentucky Lake.
Kentucky.
Wait.
Yeah.
Dover.
Oh, yeah,
Tennessee.
Dover.
Okay, cool.
Kind of on the north side of it.
Best lake I've been to, which I've really only been to Tennessee lakes, but there's this lake in Virginia called Smith Mountain Lake.
Oh yeah.
It is
Been there.
freaking beautiful, dude.
Yeah.
Like that's like houses like on the water, I guess, because it's man-made. I don't know. It is sick.
It's gorgeous.
It's beautiful, yeah.
Yeah, we've been there a couple times. I think my parents got an Airbnb there once.
It's a nice
like,
lake.
A few years after I moved here, and we went
Very,
up there
very
for a
nice,
weekend.
yeah.
It was gorgeous.
Yeah.
Did you always want to be more of a songwriter or more of an artist?
I loved entertaining. I started like the Tootsies thing got me into. I mean, I think I love writing so that I can potentially sing it.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if I was to stop doing the artist thing, I wouldn't give that much care about the writing part. And honestly, today too it's so hard to get. It's so like camp related. It's so hard to get.
I know it
cuts,
is camp related.
I write like the biggest freaking song ever, and it's like let's get this to Blake Shelton. Somebody. And it's like the chances of him even hearing it.
Yeah.
Getting through a producer or whoever, it's like pretty hard these days.
Do you think that kind of clickiness that I guess has happened is also kind of become more prevalent since COVID?
Oh, for sure.
I
Yeah,
think people just
absolutely.
had
Yeah,
their
everybody
little
got their
units
crew.
that
They
they
write with
worked
them. They don't
with,
want to write
yeah.
with nobody else. Why would I write with you? Why would I write with somebody new whenever I write great songs with the guys I write with, and they want to write with me? And I'm trying to get. And I'm that way too. Like I have my boys that I try to make sure they're on my projects and make sure that we write something that I like for what I'm doing because I'm trying to not take care of them, but I want them to keep doing. I don't want them to go back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So it's like I totally get that, but I feel like there should be a better system of getting a song to someone to hear. Which I guess then there's their Dropbox would be completely loaded full of songs because that's the thing about Nashville, man. Everybody's writing good songs.
Yeah.
80% of probably every right now, it's like what time right now everyone's finishing up a really good song. Guaranteed. Yeah,
That's fun.
And how can you not? I mean, it's best writers.
And it's
in
not
the world.
and it's not, and you can say that there was way more people in the '90s that were writing songs, and there was, like, I think I saw a statistic. Someone said there's like 4,000 people in the '90s of paid for songwriters.
That had deals.
Yeah, and now there's like
houses.
between 300 and 1,000 paid for songwriters. Yeah.
Dang.
Wow. So it's a big drop, you know. But so that means everyone that is doing it is fucking good.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Everyone that's doing it's crazy.
You gotta be.
Yeah. And you gotta be good to.
There's so many talented unsigned writers in town.
Oh, bro.
I mean, like people that they'll play me a song. I'm like, holy shit, that's incredible.
Every song's good.
Where do you write? And they're like, just moved here a couple months ago. Or I've been here for 15 years, still never had a deal, but right now. And like,
we can even get into the AI world that's coming. I mean, bro, what's it called?
That's
Suno?
wild, man.
Yeah, dude, I was on the bus this weekend, and we were going through like we had a 16-hour drive, so we were just loopy, writing and goofing around, and my buddy Russell Sutton pulled out like his phone and it was not even 20 minutes, and we had a full blown everything. Like it's scary.
That's so weird.
It is scary, dude. Like it is coming, and it's sad, but it's at the same time it's like I don't think that it'll hit the lyrical standpoint of like it'll be a while probably before it can write like the lyric right, you know. But if you have a melody and you sing it into your phone, it'll just do everything else. Like production wise, like you know, it's insane. I don't even see how it does it. I mean, it is some wizard shit. But it's cool. I mean, it works. It gets you to the next point. Like if you get stuck on a song or you get to do this.
It's great for logos. I will say I've been using it for logos lately.
Sure.
Have you seen that thing that you can take a still photo and it'll turn it into a movie for you?
No.
Our buddy Neil was showing me earlier, and it's a picture of his grandma from like the 60s. A black and white photo, it colorizes it, and then his grandma's moving around, moving her hands like crazy.
Dude,
like we do like with our pictures of our moms and stuff like back in the day. It turns picture into a video. It's wild.
And vocals too. My producer Mark, which I've sang a whole lot of stuff through him, so he's got a lot of data on my voice, you know. But one day I guess I was sick or I was on vocal rest. I don't know what. I forget, but.
Oh, man.
I forgot, and he sent me the work tape of the song that we wrote that day, and I'm listening to it, and I was like, "Yo, this is fire! I don't even remember singing it." And he says, "Cause you didn't." He's like, "That's my voice, bro." I was like, "No," and it sounded, dude, it is insane. Like it is me. I mean, I could put it out, and not one person on this earth would know.
That is bananas.
And it is insane. It's insane.
Yeah, it scares me because I'm like. More on the production side of things. Usually when we write, like trying to build tracks and stuff, I'm like, okay, so maybe I'm in certain rooms out of a job, and then in others it's like, I can focus on writing again, and not so much on the production side of it. But it's wild.
Well, not to get deep, but like I worry that it's all like conspiracy. Like if you think about it, let's say we were writing a song right now, us three, and we got to a part and we threw it in a rig of Suno or whatever, all this AI stuff. And it changes the melody just a little bit, just enough for us to catch it, but not really catch it. And then we change that melody, so it's recorded there. They have that data in there. And let's say that the song becomes number one, they run that data back to the thing and realize that we put the different melody in for the first time, and they changed it. They're part of the song.
Yeah.
Like is that a pass sign thing yet through the government?
Oh no,
yet?
I'm just.
Well, yeah, eventually though.
Well,
I mean, if I own Suno, that's what I'll be doing. Yeah. If I own Suno, I'll be banking all that. I
mean, data is king these days. I mean, I think that's why Musk bought Twitter and did everything. I mean, I think they're just mining all this data, and then maybe they.
But in a way, I mean, you can look at it too. I mean, as a songwriter, that scares me. As a business person, I'm like, well, don't they deserve a little bit of it? They gave you a hit melody.
Yeah.
But
I mean, yeah.
I don't know. Anyways, let's get off that before
y'all get that stuff. I don't know. We can go.
I mean, we're back to it's the Wild West. It's like
it is, bro. It's wild.
Get away with it for as long as you can get away with it. But then if there is a discrepancy, you're right. They do have that data.
My producer's like, "You just want to leave this vocal on it?" I'm like, "We can't, dude. It's not me singing. I'm not even singing. It's you." And it's like, "I know, but it's your voice. Like the AI took your voice, of all the songs that we've sang, and there's a lot of ways you can look at it." I'm like, "No, I'll be there tomorrow. We'll sing it tomorrow."
I'll see it tomorrow.
And it sounds, and I written resung it, and it sounds the exact same.
That's crazy.
Like it is insane, dude. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy.
It's frightening. It really is. It's such an incredible tool, but then also at the same time, how many people make their living doing that exact thing?
Sure.
They can do whatever they want though online, but it doesn't mean they can put on a good show.
That's right, buddy. That's right. Yeah, so, you can't teach that.
Can't AI that, man.
No,
so that's good for all of us, I guess.
Yeah, it's cool. This weekend I played it's called Crossroads 41. It's a new festival. It's the second year they've ever done it, but it was cool for me. It was bucket list night for me because it was me, Nelly. I mean, I grew up on Nelly, so it's like, cool. And I didn't know what to expect either. Yeah. The show was incredible. It was awesome. Dude,
Where was it?
It was in Oshkosh, Wisconsin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and dude, he blew the roof off of it. It was me, Cole Wetzel, Kane Brown, and Nelly. And
that's cool. That's a hell of a lineup.
And Nelly opened up for Kane. Or Nelly was before Kane, which was crazy. Yeah. And Kane, I was in like Kane's like little meet and greet thing before, and I could hear him because my buddy Russell wrote some songs for Kane, and I could hear him talking. Kane was like, "Yeah, I've opened up for, or I've came on after him like 3 times now. Speaker's always blown." Dude, he blew the absolute roof off of that place. That's like awesome. I mean, it was crazy. I mean, cool. it was a lot of fun. I had a blast. I just went out in the crowd and watched
Enjoyed
the
it.
It was awesome. Dude.
I love doing that.
Did you grow up a fan of Nelly?
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, heck Same. Yeah. Country Grammar, like dude, the whole. I mean, I was like right in the time of that, you know, that whole album, and then I'm a fan of Cole Wetzel too, because we kind of are like label mates kind of in a way. So I was really happy to get to see him. He put on a great show, and Kane, I've seen Kane a bunch, but Kane always crushes. So it was a good, cool weekend for me. And then we went straight from there to like literally the smallest town I probably ever played. I think like the population was like 1,200 or something town, like in Nebraska. And I would say like y'all been there. Like, I think Nebraska. Don't quote me or don't slap me for this, people, but I think Nebraska might be like the hardest country music, die hard, like crazy people fans.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean everyone there was like knew every line to one of my songs. Like
that's cool.
It was me and Rodney Atkins, and I was like, I don't know.
That's
I feel like everyone there was like just next level singing, and it felt like I was like, man, this is crazy. You know, I know if I went somewhere else, it probably wouldn't be that way. So I think I'm gonna give it to Nebraska for that.
All right,
for sure.
Shout out Nebraska.
Shout out Nebraska. Yeah.
Cornhuskers.
I'd say I'd put for us Ohio and Nebraska in the same.
Yeah,
category.
yeah, for sure,
like,
for sure.
Ohio weirdly has like some of the most diehard,
just crazies,
country fans.
Just love it, man. Just posters and signs.
Yeah.
They know every word. The songs that you just put out. Like I put out a song
cool.
literally a week and a half ago, and they were like. Not the whole crowd, obviously, but a lot of people. For me, like I'm a very new artist, you know. So it's like I've been doing it a long time, but to them, I'm a new artist for sure, you know. So like anyone singing my song that came out a week ago blows me away.
That's awesome.
It's crazy, yeah.
Let's talk about that song a little bit. It's called
Ammo.
Right?
Yeah, it just came out, yeah, and it sounds a lot like a lot of the stuff I've been putting out, so I was just thinking it would be like along the same train as everything else, which everything's done so well. Everything's streaming phenomenal. But you get that feeling when, you know, y'all on the road a lot, so you know when one is something. Like when a song is something, you know, and everybody's got their phone and it says Ammo on it, or everybody's like saying, you need merch, you know, or whatever. You know that there's a lot more hype for it, and you can't explain why. It's just they like that song, yeah. So I think it'll do good. It's really too soon to tell. It's only been out a week. But we just shot the video for it, and it's like the coolest video I've ever shot.
Nice.
I mean, it was probably my hands down top 3 coolest things I've done in my whole career so far.
Oh, that's saying a lot. That's good.
It's just shooting a video. Yeah, it was because it was like the song's about alcohol for
just
sure.
Shooting a video.
Yeah, yeah. It was all about alcohol, but we made it about guns instead. Yeah. Like shooting guns and stuff. And as a matter of fact, the first guy y'all interviewed on this podcast ever, I think, or besides Riley. Matt Murphy.
Matt Murphy in Dallas.
Yeah, he was there, and he taught me how to like hold it and how to like move. He taught me how to move. Dude, he is insane.
Tier 1 sniper.
Tier 1 badass. Yeah, just tier 1.
He's the real deal.
He's the real deal. Like I'm kind of like, you better be friends with him, because if you're not, I'm terrified of him.
Have you met his buddy Dallas Alexander?
No.
He's got the longest recorded sniper kill.
No, but he told me about him. Yeah, it's like a 1.5 miles long. Like how do you?
Like 2.5.
2.5. How do you even?
He was just.
You gotta like factor in. You gotta factor in the world moving at that point, huh?
Yeah.
I mean,
dude, he was like, I pulled the trigger and literally it was 10 seconds. We just literally sat there and wait, and we counted, and then saw it hit the target and saw him drop.
It's bananas.
He said both him and the guy next to him in the other room, there were 2 teams, 2 spotters, 2 shooters, and he said we both shot at pretty much the same time. And he was like, he thought he hit it, I thought I hit it, and we had ours on an iPhone camera, he said, and they confirmed that it was him. And apparently, in one of his music videos,
that is insane,
he has
guys.
the video of that kill.
Yeah, it's insane. Your brain can't really even register how insane it is.
No, he's practiced. I mean, that's all.
And just seeing him with a pistol or like an AR or anything else, like just the way he handles a gun is it's like it's part of his body. Like,
oh yeah, this dude taught me like, I mean, how it is. It's so part of his body that it's not even, he can't even. It's like hard for him to teach me how to do it because it's such a part of him that he doesn't know how to tell me how to do it. Like it was like so. He's been through a lot, you know. I respected him a lot, and he was out there just because he was friends with the director.
Oh, that's cool.
Chase.
Chase
Yeah. And
our,
dude, it was
our guy that usually shoots this with us, Jimmy.
Jimmy. Yeah, Jimmy shot Dirt Boy too.
Sent me that video of the shot through the
gun trigger, dude. Yeah. Jimmy's a beast. Dude.
That's cool.
I mean, I was not.
He's the reason this looks the way it does.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I had no idea what to expect, and I didn't know that. I thought. Like you know, it's so up and down in the music business. You get like you get depressed. Things go down. You have your highs and your lows. You know. Yeah. And I was like coming out of a low, and it's like thinking this is gonna be just some dude trying to get my money. Somebody's, or just being. I'm a very pessimist person when it comes to stuff like that. Like especially when it comes to me paying money. And I get there and I'm like, holy sheesh. Like they got like the full get up. I'm in like I got a freaking vest on.
Nice.
Like we got explosions. Like I mean, it's like a Saving Private Ryan, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, the night before y'all shot that, Jimmy was coming to me. He's like, "All right, dude, I need some help figuring out how to make these explosions work."
It's crazy.
He was like, "Do you think we could like build like some air cannons and like put dirt and leaves and stuff on it so we can trigger it?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let's do it.
Jimmy's insane.
And then we had to go on the road to Maine for the weekend. I was like, dude, I don't think I'm going to be able to build this stuff.
I don't know.
He's like,
how
no,
to help
I'll
you
figure
shoot Drew Green's music video. yeah, I get that, yeah.
But I was hoping I was going to get to do it. And then
dude,
we ended up having to go play a couple shows. But for the videos, the pictures he sent me and everything,
dude,
it looks
crazy.
When's that coming out?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. My album comes out the 19th. We've got a preview of it. I would probably think next Friday, I bet. I mean, I have no idea. Like I'm assuming maybe next Friday, yeah.
Is that the first video you've done with Chase?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. He did like, he's sick, dude. I enjoy. I'm gonna try. I think I'm just already like calling. Got my managers calling to book more.
He
so
does.
That's
good. He's just incredible. His attention to detail is what I love. And
he gets it.
And he doesn't phone it in. Ever.
And Jimmy's phenomenal too. Yeah, they're both like.
They're an incredible team. I mean, Tristan works a lot with them too.
Oh yeah.
You mentioned like the highs and the lows. I think that's something we've experienced.
Oh, you got to, man.
Business.
Yeah,
I think
not everybody probably, but I mean, everybody.
I think even the superstars, people that are on top of the world, they deal with it in a different way and on a different level.
Sure.
But you have any strategy or how you work through those things? Is like, I know mental health is a huge discussion these days. And I think people kind of ignore it, but I think it's important.
Like I said, video games is the only thing that I can do in life and not think about music.
That's really.
If I'm not playing, if I'm playing video games, I'm not thinking about my artist career. I'm not thinking about what I should be doing. I'm not thinking about like I should be shooting content right now. I wonder how many views I have on TikTok. I don't care about any of that. It's the only thing, and I don't know why, but it's just the only thing that I do that. Even when I'm like, I wish that answer was my kids or like my family or like something else, but it's not. If I'm with my kids or my wife, I'm still looking at them. I'm still working. I'm still doing this. And video games is the only thing where I guess it's because I have to be active on it, and I'm doing. I don't know. This is the only thing that.
Good that you have that outlet though.
Yes, that's my outlet for like if I'm like in a low or if I got nothing going on this week and I'm not or a week and I'm just like, man, I should be doing this or I should be doing this or so I'll just play video games. And it gets me through that little spot. But coming off the road too, if I'm on like a long run, like I did like a 14 run one time and it was just like hell. And I remember coming back being like on a pretty big low from that because like the last 3 shows were like ass shows. I think I like last minute ads to keep the run going, and it was like the last show there was like 4 people there. Yeah. This is like 3 years ago, but yeah, those were like there's those moments where you play for 20,000 people with opening up for Alabama or somebody, and it was like this show was crazy.
Yeah.
We sold a lot of merch, we got all of this, everything was great, and the next day you're like on a headline show, and it's like somewhere California, like in the mountains of California somewhere. Yeah. And I'm like, why are we here? What are we playing? No one even knows me here. And it's like, and that's why there was 10 people at my show today. Yeah. It's like, why are we even here?
Like, you're making fans. I'm like, how are we making fans if no one shows up to the show?
It's like, and sometimes like the promoters, there's all kinds of reasons why.
Somebody wanted to start a bar and didn't know what they're doing.
Dude,
we've been the guinea pig for somebody.
I'm not saying who, and this is a bar that I know for a fact y'all played it, and it's not, and everybody's played it. This is a big bar, dude, and I'm not saying who, no matter what, but because it's a big bar, and I played this bar one time, and it was like during spring break, so we already knew that it was going to be a little rough because it was a college kind of bar, but I pull up in the bus, you know, and we're like, we just played a big show the night before. It was awesome, and there was a headline tour too, or headline show too, and it was great. It was packed. It was like, and it was just up to like, just out of the range limit that gave us the show the next day. You know, probably like, I don't know,
a couple hours.
Yeah, a couple hours, and we get there and he's like, yeah, I put it on Facebook this morning, and I was like,
this morning.
I was like, you put it on Facebook this morning? He's like you mean like the whole show, like everything? He's like, yeah. I was like, what do you mean? And dude, I'm a super nice person. I'll go in the bus and tell somebody else to go handle it, or call my managers and tell them. You know, I'm not a no person. If you ask me to do something to my face, I'm probably gonna say, all right, let's do it. Yeah, that's just what
I'm the same way.
And I just don't. I don't like burning bridges. I'm a super, you know. And I went crazy, bro. I threw my bottle up against the wall. I don't know why. I just started raging. I was like, this is fucking horse shit. I was like, how in the hell am I gonna do a Like, how the hell are you going to have me come up here with a bus, with the crew, with the team, and you said you put this on Facebook this morning?
Yeah.
I was like, no, I bet your bartenders don't even know who's playing tonight. That's what I said. I mean, I was crazy. Yeah. I was like, I'll play your little show, but you'll never have me back here again. Yeah, I don't give a shit how big I get. Because usually I've played a bunch of shows for some smaller bars, you know, like there's this guy I know in Arkansas and a guy I know in Mississippi who have like pretty cool places, you know, and I've done pretty good shows there, but it ain't been nothing you'd go back for, you know. But they're so nice and so cool, and they work so hard at promoting their shows that they do, that I'm like, dude, if something happens and the song blows up, or I'm bigger than I am now, and if you keep doing it, you can only get bigger, I think, if you work real hard, you know. Like I'll come back for what I'm doing it now, because I know he probably can't afford me now. The little, because it's a little bar, you know, a little gig. I think you go back and you just blow it up for him, make it big for him,
so nice.
Dude, you know. That's part of it. Like he was a good dude, took a chance on me when I was nobody, and he kept, and we're cool, you know.
I like that about you.
Yeah. And I don't like that about the guys that don't do that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we've had so many people take chances on us.
Oh my God!
When things weren't, you know, as big as they were, and then, you know, have another song that does something. It's like, it's always good to, I think, go back and show the people that showed you love just as much.
Man,
love
absolutely, absolutely.
It's just like you can't do it without fans. You also can't do it without these venues that are gonna.
Oh, dude, yeah.
But then it does.
There's a lot of people
confuse
involved,
me why you have to be the promoter as the artist as well.
I mean, we can talk about that a lot too, yeah. And that's not just about promoting shows; it's about promoting everything.
Yeah,
you know,
I mean, across the board, I think. I mean,
like
every aspect of your career.
Mm-hmm. If you believe in something, you shouldn't have to make a checklist to see if you should put money behind it. Yeah. If you believe in it, you know, like but that's the world we live in. That's part of it, you know. And then we can, and everybody has been up. You know, I'm on my second. I guess I didn't say that earlier, but I'm on my second record deal now. My first one was with Sony, and then I took an independent. Once I was independent, I said I will never. I took the whole like, I'll never sign another record deal as long as I live.
We've done
that
before.
I've said I've said it.
We just keep signing shitty records.
No, I've said it. I was there, and because as soon as I went independent, I put out one song, or actually, just like anybody would. I wasn't in a low. I was like positive about, because I asked off. At first, they said no, and my teams were just fight. Like the Timberlake side and the Sony side were just. I mean, it was war. It was war, and
so it was a co-venture.
It was a co-venture, and we only put out like 3 songs one year. And I was like, guys, we put out 3 songs this year, and I've wrote 172 songs in 6 months. Like, what are we doing? And I'm like, I hit all they gave me the checklist for radio. I mean, it's no beef against Sony or anybody. It's just was slowing me down so much that I was like, I need to be putting out songs. People want consumption, you know.
Yes.
And I got the songs that are already mastered. Like, there's no reason not to put them. Like, we don't even have to do anything.
Yeah.
And
it used to actually take work to get a song out, and they'd have to do
things.
Yeah,
it's not like we don't have to put any more money into it. I've already paid for it. We don't have to do anything. It's ready to go. What are we doing? And so, anyways, I got off that deal. Put out an independent song, biggest song I ever had. Independent. Don't know why. Don't know how. It just went crazy. I was using it as a song to just get back in the game. I kind of took like a 6-month vacation from TikTok, from all socials. As soon as I get back, I was like, "Hey, we back." Put out a song, biggest song I ever had.
Nice.
Still my biggest song, yeah. And it's the song that everybody knows, like Lotta Bit Of You. It's my biggest song I had. And then that, of course, as soon as that was hot, I mean, you can just know the days. Like my name had to go across every desk of every label in one day. I got a call from every label in one day.
Nice.
Like literally every label called me in one day, from New York to LA to Nashville. Everyone that I hadn't, unless I knew them already. If I knew them already, they already gave up on it.
Before that happened?
Song had been out like probably 3 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it'd been out a while. It was just like.
Well, I said, wow, I mean, that's pretty quick in my opinion to go from putting something out, having that many streams on it, and then get calls from all those labels.
Yeah. What did you do differently with your release of
Nothing.
it? You just put it out?
I don't know. Yeah.
It's awesome. Divine intervention.
I just put it out and I just posted more, I guess. I don't know actually.
Yeah, that's cool.
I think it was more of just like me. You know, when you have the label and you have people on your team and you can get more people, and I think I just did it myself. I think that's why. And I had a girl that was running my socials because, like I said, I didn't know how to even post.
Yeah.
I don't do all that stuff. I want to write songs and I want to sing songs and everything else. I promise you, there's somebody that's better at it than me. You know, so like I'll pay them to do that because it's, you know, you only get a couple chances at certain things. You know, if you got a song that you believe in, you want to do this, you probably don't want me shooting the content for it, or what, you know. So it's like I'll pay to I'll definitely pay my part to get. Yeah. And that's the system of Nashville too. It's like as a songwriter, if I'm putting out a project, I try to always cut an outside song, even though I write more than anyone. I feel like so.
Smart,
it's like
man.
I love cutting outside songs. That's what songwriters are here for.
Yeah.
You know, I probably wouldn't write. I wouldn't have any good songs if I didn't have anybody to write them with. Yeah. You know.
So I think there's a difference too between.
Sorry, I'm jumping around a whole lot.
No, it's good.
But I think cutting an outside song that you love and you really believe in versus something that's happened to us a few times in our career. It's like you get on, let's say Sony for example, and they pitch you songs that they already basically have in mind that you're going to cut, pretty much.
Absolutely.
And so I think it's cooler when you can find an outside song that a buddy or a writer that you just have looked up to for a long time as a writer on or something like that, as opposed to having something crammed down your throat like you have to cut this. And
when it comes to me, I feel like my style is a little different. I guess it's I got some hip hop stuff in my. I grew up on Alan Jackson, and Sammy Kershaw, but I also grew up on Dr. Dre and Limp Bizkit and I mean whatever, Kid Rock, whatever was popular. I probably liked it.
Cruising around on a tractor,
yeah,
listening to that?
Yeah, and, yeah. So, and you can definitely tell that in my music. I love to bang. Like I'm thinking about my live show too.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about all the stuff. I run tracks. It's gonna be a fun show. I promise. And so it's like, I think about that when I'm writing songs, and I think some of my stuff is just naturally different than. It's not straightforward like country, but lyrically, I feel like the more hard I go on the 808 side, the more country I go on the lyric side. So like if it's banging, I'm gonna have like super hillbilly lyrics. If it's like super country, then I don't have to talk about country shit that much. Right. So it's like that's just kind of how. And that's not like on paper how I write every song, but it's just like I feel like whenever it comes to me signing a deal, they're like, do your own thing because they don't know how to like. They don't know what it is, they don't know what it is yet. I wrote a song called Hooch, and it's like just straight up like a hip hop flow of me talking about moonshine the whole time. Yeah. And it's like I remember when I turned that in, they were like, "What the fuck is this? This is sick, yeah." Nice. And it's one of my bigger songs I've had out, but it's like that's not a song only I can put that song out. It doesn't sound like anybody else. So that's the cool thing.
Your new song, Ammo. I was listening to it last night. Listened to it this morning on the way over here. I mean. I feel like the whole song is a hook, to be honest.
Fun.
But I hear all those different influences in there.
It's very melodic.
The track goes super hard. It's got that hip-hop.
I feel like that's very melodic. Yeah, I'm more of a melody kind of guy. I just sing a lot in the shower, dude.
Yeah.
I'm a shower singer. Yeah, I don't know why. Or that's where maybe it's the water. I don't know. There's a lot of like
something in the water.
Spiritual. Yeah, there's something in the water. I don't know. I write good on water. Like I said earlier, when I was writing songs on the lake, I came up with Lotta Bit Of You in the shower. I came up with Ammo in the shower, just melodically. And my daughter's was always going, if she can't decide on something, she's 4. She'd be like, any, meeny, miny, mo, catch a tiger by its toe, Right. And I guess she might have done that the night before or that morning. I don't remember. I just remember being in the bathroom going, any, meeny, miny, mo, Red Bull, vodka, whiskey, Coke. And I was like, let's just make it about alcohol,
Yeah.
It was an easy song to write because it was there already. It's just okay. It's all about alcohol.
Yeah.
But it's one of my favorites because of the melody. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you already, in fact, like you already know that staying.
Yeah, everybody knows it.
Everybody knows it, you know. It's almost hard not to say catch a tiger by his toe after you said the first time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
Is that one fun to perform live?
Oh yeah, it was real fun. Yeah, it's weird because my band my show. It's more of a rock show, I guess, because when you have hip hop elements in your music, you can't really play that because of the 808s. When you're playing live, it's like, well, the only way we're gonna be able to play this is if we metal it up a little bit, Right. So it's like I just put out a song called "Back on It" right before it with. And then I did a remix with 501 Bryce. He's this new hip hop artist. He's blowing.
Awesome.
He's blowing up. He's sick and he's a great dude. And I put out a song with him, and it's so funny because when we play it live, it's like boom, 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 and it sounds like it sounds like metal. It's pretty much metal music. It's cool. Just straight up hip hop. But I sent it to my drummer, and he's like, "Yo, there's like 3 tracks on the song. Like, what do we do? Like, there's no guitar. There's doing this." I'm like, "I don't know. Let's just make something
figure it out.
Yeah, figure it out." It's just like,
you don't want to throw some tracks on those kind of songs on your live show?
Oh, we have. Oh yeah, I have tracks. No, I have all that, like the 808s and stuff going. I have all that stuff going, but.
So he's saying like, what is there for us to play?
Yeah, there's literally no guitar in the song.
So you have they're playing with it then.
Yeah, so they're just going bum 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 bum, like they're making up like the live show. There's a lot more because I have 2 guitar players. There's 0 guitar on the actual song. It's cut. So it's just like
there's layering what's already there. It's just kind of.
I bet that sounds huge though.
Dude, it's big, dude. It sounds big. Some songs like Lotta Bit Of You is the same way. A lot of the songs, some of the hip hop style songs are like a lot bigger live because of that. And I just like it, man. It's
what
fun.
song do you come out to?
A song called Dirty Money. It's like which I know Brantley just recently put out a song called that too. It's basically the same song, but yeah, I've had this song. It was like the first song I put out. One of the first EP projects I had. My first 2 projects were called Dirt Boy 1 and Dirt Boy 2, and it was like, it's all about growing up in the farm, And it's hip hop too. It's about me getting arrested. Like my intro is like me getting pulled over by a cop, and it's great. There's an interlude. There's an interlude if you look on my first EP. It's called Money Don't Sleep, and it's it's about like a hay farmer getting pulled over, kind of thing. It's like, Dad's gonna kill you, whatever, and the officer's like, "What y'all doing running hay this late?" And it's like, "Money don't sleep, sir." And I come out to that. It's pretty cool.
Really cool.
It's a cool intro. Yeah, it's kind of dark, but it's kind of cool. Yeah.
That's awesome. What label are you on now?
I'm with Records in Columbia.
Okay.
Yeah. This guy, like I said I would never sign another one back to that. Sorry, I'm just jumping around.
I know we've done that too, bro.
Yeah. And I said that, but this guy Ben from Columbia in L.A. He does Cole Wetzel and Jesse Murph.
Okay.
He flew up here like 3 days in a row, and he shot me straight with a lot of things. He's a great dude, and I was thinking, and then I was sat down one night and I started talking to my wife about it. And I was like, I'm good right now. I don't need nothing. And the next day I talked to her about it. I was like, I don't know, babe. I've been thinking. And she's like, well, I knew it. And I was sitting there. I was like, look, like TikTok and it's volatile, Like I'm hot right now. I was like, babe, I'm hot right now, but I've been doing this 3 years at this time. This was last year. I was like, I've been doing this 3 years, and what happens when we're not doing good.
Yeah.
I get depressed as hell, whatever, and there's no rhyme or reason. Like I might have got flagged for reckless driving or something in my truck or when I wasn't, or you get flagged, you get shadow banned, all that kind of stuff can happen, like for no reason. And that's happened to me before. Like you have an amazing week, you're getting 100,000, 20,000, 50,000 views. You're like, holy shit, we are popping off. We're viral and everything.
Yeah.
And then the next thing you know, you wake up and the next video's got 300. You're like, what happened?
Yeah.
Something happened. This doesn't make sense, and you can't explain it. You're calling TikTok. You got people trying to call people, and it's just like a stressful event, trying to figure out why my last 3 videos only got 500 views. Like something has happened. They're punishing me or something, because nothing's changed on on my side. Right. But then that's happened to me a few times. Yeah. And whenever I told her, I was like, I think I need to sign a deal because a record deal can help when we have moments like that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And a record deal can help. And it's the little things that you don't think of, just because we've been through it. I've been through it, like the ups and downs and the grinds and the whenever you need a bus, if you got a big long run, I ain't sitting in a van for 12 hours anymore. Yeah. I did that for a year. I ain't sitting in an RV for 15 hours. I've done that before, once you get on a bus run for 2 years, you ain't going back.
Yeah, it's hard.
I'm not going back.
Yeah, we were on a bus for like 10 years and then went to a van and
all I
think about every run is like, God, I wish we were in a bus.
Yeah, I mean, I'm don't get me wrong. If I'm flying, I ain't got no bus picking me up at the airport.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, definitely got a van. But if I'm going to all the way to Wisconsin and then to Nebraska, then to Ohio, and then back home, that's like 60 hours of driving.
Yeah,
like it's like by the time I hire a driver for a van and a trailer, and 3, 6, 9, 12, 13, 14 hotel rooms for the whole weekend. Technically, we could have got a bus. I'm still probably gonna pay more with the bus for sure, but
at that point, it's not really that big of a difference.
Anyways, labels can help with that.
They do.
And they can help front some money for videos like this the ammo video. I wouldn't have the money to shoot this video. You know, and they take it out of my back end. Sure, they're gonna do that. Everybody knows that. I mean, you can sit here and there's a lot of people that are like right now like gun ho independent, which is cool. I get it. I was that guy too. But for I like having a team. I like having a group. I'm also a very indecisive person. I'm like, hey, do we put out this song? Put this song first. Put this song first. And it doesn't matter. People I'm talking to don't even care. I'm just like I'm more of a hey, does this look good kind of person instead of like, all right, I'm doing this gun ho. I don't need no fucking help. I'm not that guy. So that's just me. So a record deal helps me. I'm a record deal guy.
Yep.
And some people aren't. And I get that. But I definitely am. So I'm back on it.
We're a 7 record deal, guys.
Hey, you know what?
Hey, we're looking for an 8th.
Bro, I'll tell you this right now.
Bro.
You should not. That's. I have mad respect for that, because like that means you love it, dude. You're not quitting for nothing, and that's sick. That's awesome that you've been. I mean, how many years? You up to 2000? What did you say earlier?
2006.
Sheesh!
19 years.
No, not many people.
And we don't hate each other.
Yeah, we don't.
You ain't dead.
I can't believe we're not dead.
We got close a few times.
For sure, bro. For sure. I mean, that's freaking awesome, bro. Like I envy that. That's
Thanks,
not
man.
many people can say that. Not many people can say that.
We just feel fortunate to still get to play music. I mean, I think we both moved to town wanting to do this and nothing else. And
yeah, your career's been phenomenal, bro. Yeah.
We're working on new music now, so that's good.
Yeah,
let's go.
Let's
write
some stuff tomorrow.
Yeah,
We'd love to. That's definitely. I know it's like we say that all the time in this town.
Yeah, I know.
It's like we all get busy, but like let's actually make it happen.
For sure, bro. I would love that.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm definitely like I've decided I'm an in-town writer too. Everybody complains like, man, I don't want to sit in the office building and write songs. I'm either gonna sit like a typical 11 o'clock a.m. with a track guy or whatever, like with somebody that can make tracks and write, or go to the boat, get on the water and have a beer, sit at the beach or the Gatlinburg or somewhere like a retreat. Like I'm not a like the Zoom thing.
Oh,
was
no,
I
hate Zoom.
How was y'all with that?
I did like 3 of them. It was like, forget this. I'd rather not write.
See, I was like really hot at that moment, so I was zooming a lot. Like, cause I had like that was right when I popped off, so I got all these like big name writers who were like taking COVID real serious. Like I got like Clausen's, all the big writers. Yeah. Like, and I'm like, this is my first ride. It's gonna be on Zoom, bro, with this person. My first ride with Red Akins is gonna be on Zoom with Ben Hayslip on Zoom. Dude, so a lot of those rides I canceled actually. I just said,
it's weird.
Might not. This is not how I want my first impression, because I had like 3 days of shit rides on Zoom. I'm like, I don't want to start my first thing with Red Akins on Zoom.
I know it sucks.
Yeah. No, I haven't wrote with him yet, but
I mean,
I figured we would like reschedule as soon as times got better. But we haven't
for an
yet.
In-person thing.
He has nothing to do with him. He's a great dude, so I'm sure I could get in the room with him.
Yeah, you could.
But I can't. I remember canceling on Ben during COVID, and me and Ben have wrote a couple times now. Yeah, and it's been great because I waited to write in person. Ben Hayslip. Yeah. I don't know how I got on that trail. Sorry, I'm just trailing off, bro. I was talking.
Yeah, Zoom writing is like it's just not the same. It just feels weird.
It doesn't feel authentic.
It's kind of hard to hear the music. It's kind of hard to hear the music. Well, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, because like if you're playing the music on your side of the screen, it's delayed.
Right.
For me, when I hear it, so I can't sing to it if you're singing to it. So there's literally no interaction. Like there's no teamwork at all.
And you can't manufacture like the organic thing that happens in a room where someone starts playing something, someone's humming a different melody than you might have been hearing when you were playing.
I would love to hear a Zoom success story. I'm sure somebody like.
I would too.
There's a few, but I can't.
I'm sure Jesse.
I don't have one.
I'm sure there's somebody like Jesse Frazier or somebody that's just good with tech stuff, or I don't know, somebody that's just like a beast at the tech world that figured out how to make it like easy and like So I'm sure there's a way to make it like an easy day, an easy process.
Yeah.
But I never figured it out, and I would love to hear a success story about it because I haven't heard one.
That'd be tough to write with like Trent Tomlinson and on a Zoom because he's like pacing around. He leaves the room like you don't know where he went. Where'd he go?
And he just disappears. You know, you're sitting there waiting. You know,
he comes back with a verse, and you're already working on that verse, and he comes back with it all the way done. And you're like, we're not on the same page.
Yeah. Whenever I'm in the room with Trent, I'll be working on something, and then he just comes out with something that's genius, and you're like, okay, delete, don't delete that.
I'm not even gonna say it.
I wrote with a couple guys, a pretty big group too. Like we're all artists. So I don't know how. Some people say it's bad to write with all artists because it makes sense because I'm gonna do my thing no matter what I do, and y'all are gonna do your thing. You know, so it's hard sometimes to write with artists. But I was writing with another group of artists, and they're big. And they're pretty big, and they're like sitting on. They're like one's like at his mansion on the freaking beach with kids and dogs running around, and I'm like, okay. And the other guy's like at his place, like he's like going to get groceries, bro, in the middle of a riot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's okay. No, like I'm seriously in the fucking Kroger writing a song with this dude. Like I'm like, yo, we can reschedule, guys. No big deal.
No big deal.
You're like, what ideas you got? You know, I'm like, you know, I'm looking at Zoom as being bad, but that probably wouldn't have happened if they would have canceled that right because one dude's shopping and one dude's in a mansion on the beach somewhere.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Probably hard to get them all together in a room. Maybe.
Yeah, maybe so maybe Zoom's okay. I'm out there like throwing stuff out. I'm like, well, yo, what do you think about this? While he's grabbing his beans. You know?
That's awesome.
But it's fine.
So you got a new EP coming out, or you have one?
I got my first album. I've never put out an album ever. Yeah,
you've only done individual songs.
I've only ever done individual songs and EPs. Yeah, and I've always wanted to.
That's exciting.
And I've always had the songs ready to. I'm always like, well, I need to get bigger. I need to get bigger. I need to get bigger. I need to get like to the point where an album makes sense, you know. And I said, screw that. Let's do that now.
Good for you.
And it also is part of my deal. Like I need to put out it's time. You know. And I put out. I think with records in Columbia, I put out 13, I think, so far. So I'm putting out 18 songs on the 19th.
That's great.
Yeah, so I'm putting all the songs that we've already put out plus the extra ones. Yeah, and then I'm just gonna go right into another one. I think I'm ready because I'm producing like 4 more right now that aren't on this album. So, that's cool. And I've got 4 more already done that
Kill
aren't on
content,
this album.
baby.
So yeah, I'm producing stuff like a lot right now. So
that's great.
You gonna do a vinyl for this new one?
I really want to.
You should.
I don't even have an album cover yet. It comes out on the 19th.
Oh, cool.
Dang.
So
19th, like this 19th?
September 19th. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
So
No. That's
I
was like, what? We might need to call you want me to call somebody?
The DSPs are pissed.
I got anxiety for a second. Just
No.
For you.
No, September 19th.
Okay, good.
Get on that.
Yeah, but I feel like we're pushing it to have it out by then. So.
You should make them have somebody do vinyls because they sell at merch really well and just sign them and get some.
Yeah. And I want one.
Yeah, you want
cool,
exactly.
Yeah.
You want
like vinyls. I would love to have one of my own.
That'd be dope. Yeah.
Yeah. So once we get I'm actually gonna hit up Chase to see if he wants to help me out with all this stuff. I don't know. I ain't doing anything by myself, bro. I'm not. I can't shoot a picture right here. I don't even know how to do that, bro. I'm a freaking redneck. Like I don't know how to do shit. Yeah. Like I'm not posting pictures and taking pictures. I hate taking pictures. Yeah.
Chase is
He's
one-stop shop for all of that.
Yeah, he does do everything.
We've used him for photos before and stuff. Everything he does is good, I think.
He's a cool dude too. Yeah.
Oh, I have a Chase story. We did a photo shoot and he's like, yeah, you know what, guys, I'm not gonna charge you. It just wasn't really good. We used like every photo. We're like, okay, cool. That's cool if you believe that, but we used like all the photos.
Really?
And he's like, this just wasn't. I just feel like I was off that day. We're sitting there like you like that, right? He's like, yeah.
He kind of did the same thing. He kind of said the same thing to me. I was like, I called my manager. I was like, after I got done with that day, because the day was so amazing and so big time.
For ammo?
Yeah. And I was like, I called my guys. I was like, don't tell me how much we paid on that. I don't want to know. Because I had the best day ever. Don't fucking ruin it. I really said that. I was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know how much it costs. Just take it out of my freaking ass. I don't care. Like, I don't want to know because I know it had to be a lot. And then they were like, no, it really wasn't. He did it for free. Like, he's doing most of it for free just because he believes in you and he wants to be on your.
That's awesome.
He just wants to like do more stuff with you. I was like, we'll pay him. I was like, nope. People don't do shit for free.
Yeah.
You pay him, and then we'll still work with him because he crushed. I'm like, that's stupid. I'm actually make sure he got paid.
Like, that's really one of the best people.
I was like, there's so many guys there just hanging out for free too. That were like the Matt Murphy.
Yeah.
It's Matt Murphy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, what is this dude doing here? He just taught me how to like shoot guns, and dude, he should get paid too. I'm like, I don't know. And I guess they was just hanging out. But
Can't wait to see that video.
That's what's so cool.
dude,
about
it's like it's a movie, man. Like
that's cool.
Yeah, I think we're putting the trailer out today.
Oh, that's fun.
So you'll see. It looks like a freaking. I mean, they're just good, man.
That's good.
I haven't shot a video. I've shot some good videos.
And you have pyrotechnics.
Yeah,
That's fun.
There's not any in the preview yet. Like they haven't added them yet. But
Shh, it's a secret.
Yeah, because Jimmy was like, I need to call a pyro guy. They got one on the phone, and he's like, all right, it could be $5,000 for 2 hours. No, we'll just do it and figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out, yeah.
I think he called.
Well, I think because Jimmy knew that my limit was reached probably. But don't, remember, I don't know. Just kidding. No, I figured it out, and it wasn't that bad. Yeah, so I'm like, cool. I'm really excited, yeah.
I know they're all excited about it.
Yeah, it was definitely, I mean, that was probably the most I've ever sweat in one day. Not to get gross, but like, dude, was worried about myself.
Really?
Yes. Like I feel so bad for Kristen, my stylist, because she was
trying to.
Because usually I get like a makeup girl too, you know, and she's like, and I was like, we're gonna be outside. We shot at Lee Bross's place, and I was like, we're gonna be outside. I don't need makeup. I'm gonna be. I knew that I was gonna be a little sweaty, and I was like, we don't need. It's like I'm gonna be wearing like a freaking helmet and freaking bulletproof vest. I don't need freaking makeup, you know. And they're like, well, Kristen can just do it, and so she did everything, and she's awesome. She's been my stylist for a while now, and she's like the kind of person that she just gets me and rolls out a wheel of clothes, and I keep all of them.
That's awesome.
I'm just like, I want all. I don't even tell her what I want. Yeah, and like they don't make girls like that.
Yeah.
There are people like that.
Yeah.
So like we just clicked, you know. And I'm out there. I'm like, you got a rag? She's like, I got one. I was like, we're fucked.
I was like a couple beach towels.
Dude, I need beach towel. I mean, because it was hot.
And the
it
weather
was
here
so hot. And I'm wearing
man.
a bulletproof vest.
Yeah,
and like a full blown, like, I mean, I'm wearing the full get up. Like
Yeah.
I'm in war, dude. And I was having an internal war. I'm like on the ground with a freaking AR, holding an AR with getting dirt like blown all over me. And I'm like, any, many, miny, more, and I'm just like, ah! You know, and I'm dying. I'm like literally like there's sweat dripping off my helmet in the video. Like it's crazy.
Well, it's definitely gonna be believable then.
It's believable, yeah. But in my head, you know, I'm like, guys, there is no way this looks good. Like I look terrible right now. Like I'm dead. Like I was dead. The next day I didn't move. Like my shins and legs from like running and.
Right.
I mean, dude, I have
your army crawling and stuff through the trenches.
On a serious note, I have a lot of mad respect for anyone. I mean, I'm a 6'3", 240, don't work out. Like not like serious. I'm not like in great shape. You know, but I have mad respect for those guys that are out there.
They're machines.
Like, dude, it is. It's very like it is machines. It's machines.
Because what's wild is like,
and they're not a sweat. Like Matt. Like Matt was out there just like.
Dude, he lives for that kind of thing. I mean,
it's freaking unbelievable, dude. Unbelievable.
Yeah, and like him, that guy Dallas. I think they have something they work on now called the Music City Gun Club.
Yeah,
and even that, it's like.
And I'm so glad he was there
because they love doing it.
I'm so glad he was there because I would have screwed up. Mm-hmm. I'm not the biggest. I'm not a massive hunter. Like my dad. Like I grew up on a tree farm, so. We have license to kill on my farm. My dad can kill anytime. I can go hunting. You can go hunt my farm 24/7 year round.
That's awesome.
We'll pull up on a truck, you know, whatever. Like there's you can spotlight. You can do.
They're everywhere.
I did it all as a kid, you know. Yeah. So I'm 8 years old. My dad's killing deer like crazy. So I don't get the heart rush, you know.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, you will. Like my buddy's like, I went with, you know, Hardy's like, yeah, you will. And I'm like, I don't. Cause I hadn't been hunting at this point, so I went hunting with Hunter, and they took me out there, and he's like, I swear to God, 20 minutes, deer, big old buck's gonna walk right out there, and it was 22 minutes, dude. I'm like, why did he know that? 22 minutes, a big old, I mean, pretty good sized buck walks out, and I was just like, nah,
yeah,
like I just don't.
I'm good.
I don't care, because then I gotta clean it, dude, and then I gotta drag it up there and put it on my wall and do all that shit. I don't care. Now fishing, I'm the opposite, but
Yeah.
I love deep sea fishing. Yeah, like marlin fishing, like hardcore fishing.
Do you like to fly fish at all, or
No, I never have. I never have. My publishers, they all do that, and
It's hard to me.
it's hard, man. I ain't flicking no freaking. They're like, I can't do that. No, but I love.
That's how it was for me. So
I enjoy it just because it's kind of relaxing standing in a
deep sea
creek
fishing's
or
my
brook,
fave.
but
Yeah, deep sea's my thing, and I've been out to like Costa Rica a few times and done like some big like 100-mile out like big dots.
That's awesome.
And caught some bunch of marlin doing that. Yeah, and I'm kind of the person that's like, because they back the boat up. Well, you're reeling that thing and they're backing up because that thing's going.
Yeah.
And I'm like, stop the boat, let's get it right. I'm like, I want to reel this thing in the right way. I want to fight this fish. Like, see, that to me, that's adrenaline. My heart's racing.
Me too.
I got the ocean coming over me, dude, and like half the boat's throwing up, and I don't get seasick, but I'm out there just like going crazy. Like, that is a rush to me.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
I don't get the same thing sitting in a deer stand. I just don't get it. Unfortunately, I wish I did because I'd probably have a lot.
Maybe it was too easy.
Because I'd have a lot of deer because I grew up around them.
It was so easily accessible for you on your farm.
Yeah, I can literally open the window and kill it out of my bedroom if I want to. They're everywhere. I mean, it was like it's my dad's like biggest fear is deer because it's cost him so much money because they're rutting all over all of his trees. He lost like $30,000 a year.
Yeah,
like he's throwing away $30,000 worth of trees a year. He's killing all of them.
Did you have fruit trees and stuff too?
No, it was all just the buck they were doing. So there's a lot of buck. And so they're all getting shot around my place. Crazy. Yeah, so
I grew up the opposite. Didn't really get to hunt much as a kid. So then I got into high school and had friends that did, and then moved here, and all my friends.
And there's so many too that he had that are around that. I mean, 800-acre farm.
Wow.
There's a lot, So it's like, and then we have 3 different farms.
That's hard to maintain.
If you want to keep the meat for one thing, I get it. But like, we're like calling the neighbor, like, hey, come get this, Just like we
have 3 12 points just laying on the ground. Come get one,
dude. I know that sounds ridiculous. It's like if you're a big hunter, I'm sure, like especially being on this podcast, I'm sure if you're a big hunter, that sounds ridiculous. But when you do it, like my dad did it all the time, and just like accustomed to it, like that, he would just leave them lying there, like like seriously, leave them lying there, just go back to work.
Coyotes
there's so many. Yeah. Let the coyotes have them. Because there's so much work to be done. Like if he just focused on that all day, I mean, he's like,
you almost need to hire somebody.
Sometimes of the year, he might be killing 2 or 3 a day. Like doe, baby. It don't matter what they are. He's if they're out there,
you gotta kill it.
Does your dad ever have other people come in and hunt y'all's land?
Dude, Hunter Phelps comes to my land. Anybody, I'm like, because I'm like, they're all out there with my TM. Anybody. I'm like, anytime, just go out there.
That's awesome.
It's fun. Yeah.
That's really cool.
And I'll go out there with them sometimes because I like being out there.
Yeah.
I just don't care about blowing.
It's not the same as catching the marlin, huh?
No, bro. I was at a point where I was going once a year, but it's expensive to do it right. I got a couple captains that I really like using, and they're like, it's like $2,000 to $3,000, which is a lot for me.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, and so
just for anything.
But you're going to catch 3 or 4 marlin, guaranteed, every trip, every day.
Bluefin tuna when they were running.
I haven't ever caught one.
I've caught one, and it was the most fun I've ever had.
Really? How long? Was it like massive?
It was like 250, 300 pounds. So not. I mean, but for the big ones, that's not really that crazy.
Yeah.
But it still was like 2 hours to get it in the boat. And
damn, dude.
It was fun.
We've done some fishing in Alaska. When we've gone to Alaska randomly a lot to play music for some reason. I don't know why.
I've never been to Alaska.
I don't know why we've been there a lot. But
Alaska and Hawaii are the only 2 states I haven't been to. Yeah.
Fishing in Alaska is so fun.
So cool.
Is it?
Yeah, we're fishing for halibut mainly.
Yeah.
But then
like ice is like, you mean like, is it like when I think of Alaska, I think of just.
We went in the summer.
It's
probably not.
So
like
it was cold.
It's still cold.
But I mean the water's freezing, but not frozen or anything. We caught a bunch of halibut and then like these yellow eye or something. Like they look like giant goldfish.
Yeah, they
these
do.
like big.
You can eat them though. They're good.
Bulge out of their head and they have like a tongue that like.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
Like it's swallowed like a weird thing. I don't know. It's the strangest thing I've ever caught.
Yeah, I got you.
And we thought it was gonna be such a much bigger fish because of the way it fought, but
I caught a halibut as big as me. It was amazing. But they like kind of.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's holding this thing up, and it's like you can see it like breathing.
My legs were shaking, trying. I'm like, get the picture.
I've caught a wahoo that was taller than me, but they're skinny. They're like a barracuda. They're like real skinny, And a shark hit it while I was reeling it in. That's crazy.
That's wild.
And the hook came out of his mouth while I'm reeling it in. That's the fastest fish in the ocean is a wahoo. So it's like, as soon as I caught it, if you would have touched that freaking the reel, it would have ripped your hand off. That's how fast he was going. Like the line was just like, it's like the boat's in reverse. I'm like, and it's in Aruba, and the waves are really bad in Aruba. So my father-in-law and my brother-in-law were like, I mean, everyone's sick. The deckhand was sick. Everyone's sick. And I'm just like, let's go. Like, dude, I don't get sick at all for some reason. I'm just like, let's ride.
That's awesome.
It was like, and it was a dream, dude. Like, I love doing that. Like, that fight is like a one-on-one. You're dead the next day, especially if you're on a marlin hunt. If you catch, you ain't gonna be. You can't reel in 5 marlin. I can't reel in 5 marlin one day. I mean, like for real. Like reeling one in, no shot. I'm reeling in 2 and I'm good, dude. Yeah. I met George Strait down there doing that.
That's cool. Really?
First time I ever met, only time I've ever met George Strait. 6 a.m. in Boca, Costa Rica. I walk out on the dock, and my captain was like, y'all, we're hopping in the boat, and I look over and I see a big old cowboy hat walking down the dock, and I was like, you got a lot of people going out today? And he's like, that's King George. King George. And I was like, what? I look over and I was like, oh my God. So I ran over there real quick, and I was like, I didn't really talk much. I was just like, I was kind of like, I don't get starstruck, dude, but like,
that's George Strait.
It was George Strait, and I got that way with Peyton Manning. That's about the only 2 people I've ever been like, I'm just gonna let him do his thing, you know.
That's pretty cool.
But I've never met George Strait. That'd be cool.
But dude, my deckhand told me that he goes out there, he doesn't even do anything. He just goes out there, like me, kind of like me hunting. Really? He just goes out there. He'll catch the fish, and then he lets somebody else.
Yeah, reel in. Yeah.
And you can't keep them because they're marlin, so you can't even. You're technically not even supposed to get them in the boat. Right? Yeah. And because they fight so hard that they could die, you know. So, he just takes a picture, like real quick pic, and
that's awesome.
I mean, only him, you know. Like, that's when you know you made it.
He's like, I've been there, I've done that before.
Yeah. You reel it in. I'll take the picture. We're good.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool, yeah. But I love fishing. Yeah.
I do too.
Any chance we can get you to play us a song today?
Yeah, man. Let's do it. I mean, I'm just gonna play one off the new one that's coming out.
Yeah, let's do it.
That's all right. And I put out this song already as a single, probably 3 or 4 months ago. It's my favorite one to play, acoustic, just because it's easy. I'm actually recording like 3 vocals tomorrow.
Nice.
For the three left for this album, so it's coming out on the 19th of September. Is that good on the sound stuff? You good? All right, cool. This song's called "Heard About Me." I wrote this with my producer and Russell Sutton. And this is another small town song that we've all wrote probably a bunch of times, but it's just a little small, how the small town talks, you know. The grapevine spreads like wildfire in this town. If something goes down, you can bet everybody finds out. For a couple of weeks we've been low-key, but everybody saw you kiss me last night at the party tonight when you walked in. I can tell this town's been talking, and I don't know what you heard about me, but I know how word gets round. You can dig up some dirt on me, but no, baby, that ain't who I am now. I took some wrong turns, made some mistakes. I'ma shoot you straight like a shot of whiskey. Just give me one chance, girl, I don't need to. I don't wanna be what you heard about me with you. Yeah, I don't wanna be what you heard about me with you. Girl, you got a smile that'll settle a wild heart down. The old me never knew what new me's feeling right now. I never had nothing worth sticking around for. If a heart breaks tonight, it won't be yours. I don't know what you heard about me, but I know how word gets round. You can dig up some dirt on me, but no, baby, that ain't who I am now. I took some wrong turns, made some mistakes. I'ma shoot you straight like a shot of whiskey. Just give me one chance, girl, I don't need to. I don't wanna be what you heard about me with you. Yeah, I don't wanna be what you heard about me with you. I got a few scars on my last name. Just 'cause the town don't change don't mean I can't. And I don't know what you heard about me, but I know how word gets round. You can dig up some dirt on me, but no, baby, that ain't who I am now. I took some wrong turns, made some mistakes. I'ma shoot you straight like a shot of whiskey. Just give me one chance, girl, I don't need to. I don't wanna be what you heard about me with you. Yeah, I don't wanna be what you heard about me with you. I don't wanna be what you heard about me with you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
That's my favorite one to play off the new record, probably.
That's great.
Because it's easy. Yeah. Play it. Ammo was new, but Ammo doesn't sound good on acoustic. You know, like Back on It don't sound good on acoustic. So that's the one I picked for like podcasts.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love singing it. Yeah, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all having me too, man.
Thank you for coming on, man. Really
sick.
Really appreciate it.
It's fun vibes in here. Yeah.
It is sick. Good luck to y'all. Hope this thing blows like off the freaking. It will.
Thanks.
It is already. Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Well, September 19th. New record, 18 songs, you said?
18 songs. It's called What You Looking For.
What You Looking For. Check it out. Thanks to Drew Green for coming on today.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate y'all, boys. Thank you.
Yeah, dude.
We appreciate you. See y'all next time.